Hello and welcome here. The Flash is the newest superhero movie from DC, and has failed to pique moviegoers' interest, earning it the distinction of being the least successful superhero movie. Since its June 15 release, the film has earned about $261 million at the box office. Warner Brothers spent almost $450 million to produce Andy Muschietti's The Flash, which had a $200 million budget in addition to marketing and advertising expenses. This indicates that Warner Brothers now anticipates losing about $200 million on the film. The studio corporation loss for a superhero movie has never been this high. The Flash has surpassed Shazam: Fury of the Gods, DC's last movie for the uncoveted title, which hasn't been good for DC and Warner Brothers. The last three DC films have all been critical and commercial failures, with The Flash costing Warner Brothers an estimated $200 million in losses, Shazam 2 costing the studio about $150 million, and even Dwayne Johnson was unable to save Black Adam, which left the studio with an extra $100 million in debt. The controversy surrounding Ezra Miller, the relative unpopularity of The Flash, and the status of the DC have all been cited as reasons for the film's failure. Miller was detained twice in the period leading up to the movie and was accused of many crimes, including second-hand assault and disorderly driving. Despite the actor's apology in a statement from the previous year, there have been several requests on social media to boycott the film. In contrast to Avengers: Endgame, the highest-grossing superhero movie of all time, which grossed an astounding $1.2 billion over its opening weekend, the movie only managed to make $55 million in its first weekend. Compared to Green Lantern of 2011, The Flash is expected to be a colossal box office flop. Despite having a $200 million production budget and Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, the 2011 Green Lantern film only made $220 million at the global box office. The domestic box office for Green Lantern was $116 million, while an extra $104 million came from overseas markets. According to reports, the marketing for Green Lantern cost $100 million, bringing the total cost to close to $300 million. The newest DC film, The Flash, will join Green Lantern as one of the series' worst box office failures, assuming that it had a similar or even greater marketing expense. What will happen to The Flash as a character is a topic brought up by The Flash's box office failure. The DCEU is being rebuilt as the new DC Universe, thus the chances of The Flash 2 happening are quite slim. The DC Universe Chapter 1 schedule did not include any Flash-related projects, and neither James Gunn nor Peter Safran would confirm that Ezra Miller will portray the Flash in this new series. Given that Batman and Superman will have new iterations in Gunn's DC Universe, it is logical to assume that the majority of DC characters will undergo casting changes or creative reinventions for this new brand. Only Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis, has been confirmed to reprise her DC Extended Universe role in Chapter 1 of the DC Universe. The Flash might not, however, initially appear in the new DC Universe, not even recast with a different actor. It might not be a smart idea to revisit Flash soon after his first solo film failed, whether it's with a new actor or a different Flash. Barry Allen or Wally West might wait to appear in the DC Universe, as no Justice League project has been confirmed for Chapter 1. By the end of the year, DC is slated to produce 2 additional superhero films, Blue Beetle in August, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom in December. For the sake of DC fans, let's hope that these movies are more of a blockbuster than a dud. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.